Hello everyone. In my previous video, I have talked about how to do market research. Today, I would like to dig a little bit deeper and focus on how do we get the best pricing when we are looking at suppliers. The website owner, the person you are working with, or your boss, however you like to call it, he come to you, he give you an assignment, go find for us suppliers to import a product here and sell it on Amazon, eBay, or even our own website, however they like. So now you have the mission of going and finding the best rate. Now I'm gonna go back to our Panda snack box example, and I'm gonna use these items that I already identified in order to start creating that box. So I need to get a craft box. For example, this is the item I need. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna do my homework. Again, this is the exact name of the item I'm looking for, which is called craft literature mailer. Now I come here, I googled it, and I'm seeing a lot of places displaying the price. I can go to Google Shopping, which compare for me across different platforms. It's gonna show me if I click here what I'm looking at. I'm seeing this is available from Office Depot for $73. It's showing me it's available. This is a multiplier in 2-inch. I don't like that one. It's gonna show me other suppliers, right? 5, 15, 11, 4. So this is the exact size I'm looking for. It's showing me as low as 54 point something on this supplier. I can dig into a few other suppliers trying to find the best rate. Now this thing, this is expensive. So for example, I'm gonna come here. This is the cheapest we're seeing so far. So let's click on it. And I'm coming here, price perfect. This is a 15 multiply in 11 multiply in 4. Perfect, this is the right rate, okay? But let's see, I don't like the way the box looks here, but it's fine. Okay, I don't care if it's shipped to Canada. Now let's come back and click at. So we want to find out if we can get what is the real cost of this item. The first initial price sounds very promising. I love it, right? But we need to find out how much it's gonna really cost us. So I'm gonna come here, say, hey, calculate for me shipping. Let's say, let's do an example, 61. Again, I can use the whatever zip code I want. I'm here using an example. This is going to be the cost, $30. So now I have to add the cost, and this is pretty ugly once I start adding it up. I can try to go and find, the ideal, if there's any, what do you call it? Here, coupon. Any coupon for this company? Coupon for sure I can get 10%, but the total cost would still be high because I will be paying almost 50, 70. Actually, I will be paying more than $80. So this is no longer the cheapest option. Again, I can go back and play with each one of these, sites I'm seeing here in Google Shopping until I find the best price for the best rate. So showing compared to other retailers. There's International Plastic showing cheaper rate, but showing shipping cost. So it goes up to 90. So again, we need to do our homework on which supplier doing which better rate. So for example, I'm going to come here. Office Depot sounds high, expensive, still 73. But I'm going to click here and I'm going to see how much can I get it really for. So the first thought is this is expensive. But when I came here, it's saying there's 30% off, expire in in a few days. In the 11th, we are in 8, so we got like almost a week. This item I already added, so I already actually found this website. I done my homework earlier. I'm coming here, I'm showing the 73% bundle. They do offer you an Office Depot or Office Max, same company. Whether you want it one time or you want it ongoing. So make your decision. I add it to my cart, and I actually apply the coupons they provided to me here. So let's come back to the cart. So what is the total I'm getting so far? It's showing it 73. I'm gonna adjust it for subtract almost $22, and they're gonna add taxes. Boom! I have almost $54 total. This is a pretty good price compared to any other company. Now this is one part. This is a coupon. Now also when I go to Panda and do my homework, I realize Panda is offering cashback up to 2.8. So actually the total on the final cost will be around 1.06 or 1.07, which is really good price for a subscription box of this size. So I'm gonna come here. I can just, come back to this one. I need to make sure I have the right link. Come here, Control C, copy it. Come to my Snackbox presentation, highlight it, insert, and I add it as a hyperlink. So then I click OK in order for me to add it here. So when we're presenting and I give this presentation to the person who owns the business in order to go and check everything I provided him and start ordering, he can just click on the link. I can tell him there's also cashback, and I can come here and tell them, hey, this is where you're gonna find the cashback. I can just come here, copy this link, right? So I'm making this very easy for my boss in order to go ahead and find it out. The coupons already automatically, so I don't need to provide them link to it. But you can see I can put everything pretty much here. I need to do the math, so I calculated the total cost, divided it, and I put the estimate kind of as I'm going to the higher end. Also, I need maybe to highlight in the comment here what kind of offer we have. So you're gonna get 30% off this time, but next time you order, this is not gonna be an option. Again, it's first time for me to order subscription box. I'm getting 50 bucks. I need to make a wise decision if I should order more or if I should be cautious before I go ahead and do more ordering. If I order now 150 instead of 50, it's definitely gonna save me a lot of money. So this is my decision to go ahead and do. Another thing I want to do, for example, a branding. So we highlighted the box. There is like something that you have to highlight. This is my brand. So I came here, I done the calculation of the circle sticker, which I want to use. The cost of it will be 61. I went done again my homework. If I click here, I will be able to go ahead and see how this is actually going to look like. So as you can see now, if I give this presentation to somebody else, it will be very easy for them to come and find everything out. And I come here, I can also highlight the comment. So I ordered 50. Again, see, I'm doing the math. I'm not just giving numbers. I'm just not just giving for them, guessing. So for example, we already decided the boxes come in a 50 pack. If I come here and I tell them, hey, the price based on the 24, it's gonna be wrong. If I put the price based on 2,400, this is gonna be a mistake. So I need to be very specific. What would be the right rate? Worst case scenario here, if I have, for example, let's choose this correctly. I can decide if I wanted to gloss or matte. Matte is cheaper, so let's go with that. I need to order at least 60 or more. So I can highlight, this is how much it's gonna cost, 60, the difference couple of dollars. So if I'm just doing a trial, this is my first case, I may wanna just go with the 60. I can highlight it here. This is gonna be the total cost. So all I need now is to get the actual design of the sticker, which will be 3 multiplied 3 inch. And I can go ahead and start designing this. So now I got the box, I got the design. All I have to do is start doing the other stuff. I can maybe add here logo, but logo will be one-time cost. So also I need to be able to distinguish. Right now here I'm doing the cost per box. How much the actual cost of that box. Again, when you are looking at suppliers, sometimes it's not this complicated. If you are buying just a single item and you are reselling it on Amazon or eBay, it can be much easier. In our case here, and the reason I'm using a little bit more complicated case, is I want you to see the level of details a virtual assistant need to be able to think on. So don't think, my manager or my boss came here, give me a homework, I just gonna go and do it. No, what kind of level of details I can provide to that person? Because he gonna be investing. He should be able to tell, okay, this is the total cost. This is how much we're earning per box, and this is how much we can make if we invest $1,000 today. How much we can make out of this $1,000? Can we generate 500? Can we generate, 2,000? This is all going to be in the math. So you need to be very cautious when you put these numbers together. Again, I am just showing you an example. You can go ahead and complete your own box. By the end, so for example, if I'm gonna complete this one, I would be expecting to put everything in that box over here. So I may have to come here, click in and say okay, insert row. What is insert rows? I can come here and say, hey, insert for me rows, and I want them below. So I'm going to make as many columns as as many as rows as I want to make sure all of the item in that box is here, and I'm able to tell him by the time he finished this one, what is the total cost. Next time the item is changed, we can come here and just modify this one and see our total cost. So this is going to be very essential. Yes, it's a change over time, but I'm able to see my overall cost and the breakdown of every item. If you are going to sell something, if you are doing the research to somebody in order to be able to help them to find the supplier, you need to be able to be very accurate with the cost. If he's importing something from China, what will be included? Maybe custom costs, right? So keep this stuff in mind. What kind of research do you need to do? Don't just think, hey, he asked for the information, let me throw it on him. This is not a data entry task. This is a little bit more advanced. If you want to be an advanced virtual assistant, you need to be able to do things on this level. This is the training that qualify you to go ahead with time and increase your salary. If you are able to do these tasks, you are no longer just a virtual assistant. You are a specialized virtual assistant who is able to do a higher level task. So keep that stuff in mind. It would help you on the long term. Okay. Again, it's your call how far you want to go with this. I'm just trying to help you figure out, how can you advance? How can you be more specialized? How do you increase your value? Don't think about yourself as a virtual assistant. Just, hey, this is what I'm doing today. This is how much I can make. Just think down the road. 5 years from now, when you have virtual assistants like the automated one, not the physical one. I don't know how many of you are familiar with that, but like Google right now, I can literally call Google or Amazon Alexa and tell them, hey, please book me our reservation for a haircut, and it will go ahead and make for me the call and will make me the reservation, and actually it will have the conversation with a person on the line over the phone to tell them, hey, this is when the person I'm making the booking for needs a reservation, and she will be able to fit it in my schedule. So as this stuff getting more smarter, you need to understand you want to be always ahead of that curve, because of these small tasks that's being automated today are going away. The person you are working with today going to start re-evaluating his relationship. Do I really need to have a virtual assistant to make my reservation? Probably not. But I will need somebody who will be able to do smarter stuff, like, go ahead and find me research about supplies, because Google cannot do that. Alexa cannot do that, right? Also, going forward, your salary and your rate, if you want to be valued more, make sure you go ahead and start learning this stuff. The faster you master this now, the more chances for you to go ahead and advance. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please go ahead and like it and share it as well. And if you would like to learn more about anything else, virtual assistant tips and tricks, please go ahead and mention it in a comment. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon in our next video.